So temperatures are continuing to drop, the rain is continuing to fall, and ice is continuing to form all across central Texas, leading to a number of accidents, road closures, you name it, we got you covered. 27 degrees right now in Temple as well as DFW, 28, in Temple and Killeen, 34 as we head into the Brazos Valley, Bryan College Station. They're actually seeing a little bit more in terms of rain. You can actually see that kind of dividing line right there, right around that Brazos Valley. It's where you start to see more rain and then instead of the freezing rain. Now the difference with our area is we're starting to see a little bit more of that sleet. So that's going to be that purple stuff. That's going to be when you have a little bit more of the rain starting to freeze as it falls down, kind of similar to like very small hail. It's not necessarily snow yet just because you still need that upper atmosphere to be nice and cold. It's not really like that right now. It's just the surface that's staying cold. So tonight we're going to be getting down into those mid-20s. We're talking about a wintry mix. Very icy conditions. I got about 60% coverage for tonight. Strong winds. We're staying at north 15 miles per hour. Gusts themselves getting up to 20, 25, possibly even 30. Wind chills are going to be dipping down well into those 20s and possibly even teens, especially heading out into Hamilton, Goldthwaite, Comanche, Brownwood. That's where we have the worst of those cool conditions. And we do have the chance tomorrow to stay below the freezing point for much of the region, with the exception of the I-45 corridor, even stretching into the I-35, but I have temperatures only maxing out at about 31 degrees, 70% chance of that wintry freezing rain for much of the region. And then of course, if you head farther to the east, less of that, more of the actual shower activity. Here's what I got for you over the next 48 hours. Look at that. Overnight tonight, we start to see a lot more of this freezing rain extending all the way out to Centerville, Fairfield, Mejia. All of us, we're going to be getting a lot of this very cold, sloppy, wet rain that freezes the second it hits the ground. We start to get a little bit of those layers and it becomes dangerous to drive in that. 11 a.m., not too bad, begins breaking up a little bit, but still widespread coverage of this all the way until 5 o'clock. Thursday, that's when we start to see a little bit more change. 5 a.m., you notice a lot more thunderstorms. More of that freezing rain is actually pushed off to the west. That's because temperatures are starting to warm up. Then as we head into your lunch hour and then even by the evening time, not really too much after that. So Thursday, yes, we do expect rain, but not necessarily that freezing rain. So for tonight and for tomorrow, we have a lot of that sleet and freezing rain extending all the way out to about Centerville, Franklin, and then College Station. You're just going to expect more of that cold rain more than anything else. That is exactly why we have this winter storm warning. It has been extended until 6 o'clock on Thursday. We do have that ice storm warning that's going to go into Comanche County. But here's your 6 News 7-day planner, which is always a weekend forecast. But look at that weekend. We actually have much better conditions coming up. So we just need to get through that wintry mix. We need to get through a little bit of that rain on Thursday. But once we hit Thursday, notice temperatures get above freezing. Then they continually stay above freezing heading into the weekend. Next chance of rain beyond that I have coming back in the forecast. Really going to be on Tuesday, but you know what? We're going to have a few days of 60s after that. So road conditions should be far better by then.
Hey, Jordan, we hired you out of Wyoming. This is like a nice spring day for you, right? This isn't it?
It really is.
Hey, you know what though? He's wearing his long johns
You're kidding.
right now because it's cold in the studio. I don't think
yeah.
he wanted me to share that, but